Universe, the Victor Will. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. If you'd seen my previous video, I had a unboxing from the Suva sale, and I thought I would do a quick video on some of the items that were new to me or colors that were new to me from the Suva Beauty makeup line. If that's something you're interested in, you've come to the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, I might just be a little obsessed with this mug. Just a little. Yeah, I love that color so darn much. And we're going to be playing with this beautiful rainbow palette. But first, new primer to try out. Who doesn't love to try out a new eye primer? This is in the shade Tweed. They have 3 shades: white, tweed, and black, and that's the one I grabbed. I used the doe foot applicator to apply it to my lids, and then as they suggested, blended it in with my new favorite brushes. So I have 2 sets to just blend it up to the brow line, so I gave that a go. So making some rainbows jealous, we are playing with that palette. I thought I'd try to see the pigment by playing with the brightest palette that I picked up from the sale, which happened to be the Rainbow Pride palette. So what color do I want to start with? Again, I never have a plan. So we're starting with the shade Indigo. Most of the shades are just named by the colors that are on there. When I started putting in the shade names, I was laughing my ass off because it's like, oh, it's just blue, it's just red. But they are nice and pigmented. And here we're going with the violet shade. I was at first going to do them in the order of the palette, but then I kind of wanted for some reason the blue on the outside versus the violet. So there we are. So now we're going to take the shade Red. So original. And then we're just going to basically try to use all the shades in this palette. Now we're on to the orange, and that's where I was kind of like, oh yeah, they're just named after all the colors. So there we go. Yeah, they're blending really, really nice. I really do like these. It does seem on screen that it's looking a little bit patchy, but I think it's just because of the lights that I have, because in person it does not look like that at all. Seriously, I do like these brushes. That's why I bought 2 sets. And then for the bottom lash line, I thought we'd use the other colors that we hadn't used on top. So of course we're starting with the green, moving on to blue. Like I said, try and give all the colors a fair shake here. And then finally we went into the yellow shade. It's quite the nice yellow. I was quite impressed by that. And then what are we doing here? Ah, yes, the rainbow topper. It is really blingy in a shining light. You may not be able to see it on the screen as well, but it is super duper beautiful. So onto my base. And of course I didn't film that because I don't have anything Suva for the base, but I thought I was going to use one of the toppers as a highlighter, and then I decided to use the same one that we did before, which is kind of the pinky shade called Daiquiri. I can't wait to try the rest of them out because I've been really kind of getting into topper shades, and this one makes a really nice blingy highlight. Let's try some of the hydroliners. I couldn't really decide which one I wanted at first, but yeah, Dance Party for the win. Shocking, right? I picked a yellow. So I've got these little water bottles that I got from Suva to mix up the hydroliner, and of course one of their brushes. I bought a whack of those at the sale as well. You just want to make sure that you mix it up to kind of like a pudding-like or yogurt-like texture, and then it seems to go on the best, and then it doesn't crack or anything. I did great on the one eye. On the second eye, by accident, I got some on my brow. I don't know, as you can quickly see there. So it made it a bit thicker, so I had to kind of play the balance game, just like you do with black eyeliner when you're doing a wing. But I think I got it to look really good. If you get the right consistency with these, there's no cracking or anything. They're really, really nice. And just always make sure that it dries first before you close up the lid on them, because you don't want them to get moldy or anything. But yeah, I kind of like how that turned out so far. Lipstick. So I love their liquid lip. I tried to grab as many shades as I could when I was there, but I managed to snag 2 and one ended up being a duplicate. Oh well. But this shade Unconscious is so pretty. I love it. So I talked to a gal at the unboxing or at the event, and she uses these on the lips. So I thought I'd give it a go, and I love the outcome. Oh yeah, we need some mascara. And here we are, the final look, playing with some of the new Suva Beauty products that I picked up at the Fill Your Box sale. I have a video up to see all the treasures that I picked up for a fabulous deal of $100 plus tax, but I had played with their, I want to call them pot liners, but their liners in this packaging before, and I did, oops, and I did have this one before, and I bought a few others, but you'll see that in the unboxing if you're interested. But I thought I'd never had this color before, so I thought I would play with the primer, which was new to me, the eyeshadow palette, which is new to me. Any eyeshadow palette actually from Suva is new to me, and I'm a fan of the liquid lips, so I picked up an additional couple of colors. One ended up being a duplicate, but that's okay, I already have a home for it. But yeah, so this is the look I created, playing with a couple new type of products from Suva, plus some other favorites, but in new colors. So again, for the first time, we've tried the primer, and so far I'm liking it. We will have to see if anything goes horribly wrong, like the colors fade or do something weird. I will do a post, but so far so good. I quite like this. This is so pigmented, it's so easily blendable. I love it. The topper shade is an awesome inner corner, and yeah, and then we also played, thought I could use for a little bit of highlight. They did have blush that I know of or I saw, but I did pick up this topper palette, which I used for a little bit of highlight. So you can see it kind of blinging there. And a little bit on top of the liquid lipstick. Oh, here it is here. So it's this purple one. I don't have my glasses on, so I will put this shade up here, of course, or throughout the video. So yeah, and then quickly, if you want to know, for base, I just had the Danessa Myrix with some e.l.f. Putty primer underneath, and then I used some NARS blush in Orgasm, my Essence mascara, and then other than that, everything is Suva Beauty. And yeah, so anyways, that's it for me today. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still play with Canadian owned, Canadian made Suva Beauty Cosmetics. And as always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.